Welcome to my brand new Q'nique15R with a Q-Zone Hoop Pro frame by Grace. I'm very excited to use this machine. It has not been used yet, but I did finish setting it up this week. So I wanted to offer a few pointers or areas where I had trouble to hopefully save you some questions later. So one of the first things was when steps 1 and 2 and you're setting up your table, I set my table at hole number 8. I'm 5'2", that is the 38-inch mark, and you can see here that I can reach the handlebars easily. My belly button comes to the front bar, and we're going to see how this works, but I wanted my Q'nique to be standing, so I just wanted to give you a frame of reference for where the holes are at. In step 3, I forgot to level the table. I did that after the fact, but that was an important step to get a 2-foot level and go ahead and make sure that both these along the side here were level vertically and the top was level horizontally quite easily. On step 5, just want to show you channel lock location of the carriage from facing the front here is in the back. Right there, just because I find the locations a little bit confusing. And then on step 6-4, unfortunately, I moved these connector bolts to make my carriage wider, when in actuality, I believe I was supposed to remove these that are more raised. And if you look here, that actually shows that there is, I believe, a front and back to the carriage, and I got lucky and happened to have set it up that way. The channel lock on step 7, I then had to have my Q'nique on here. I put that on this side for the Q'nique because we end up with our encoders on this side. So just to clear that up a little bit, a little different from the book. On basic setup, I have adjusted my hoop all the way down with these, but it's still not even with the needle plate here. It's a little bit higher on this. Now, I was told that that should be fine by just on Facebook, so we're going to see if that holds true or not once I actually get it set up. But I just was a little bit concerned because I can't lower this anymore. It's as low as it can go, and it's still higher than the bed of the machine. But we're going to see once I finally set this up to start sewing. I've been told that that should be all right. So when looking at the machine, working on the machine to get it set up, there's always a really loud click anytime I turned a bolt for the first time because they were very tight. It was always a little bit alarming. And then I showed you the encoders. You have the lawn encoder here, and I put the harness for the zip tie right above the wheel, and then the other encoder is on this wheel here, as you can see from the side of the machine. Zip tie mount location, that's where it was. Okay, and then you also have to remember to twist your lock collar up, the set screw up like it says. And then for the OLED display, got that in there okay, but I did have to thread the cable out to have them separated from each other in order to do that. I had bought the laser stylus kit. I had already had the frame set up when I went to put this part on, but unfortunately you cannot tip the machine safely with this back bar, back rail on. So this had to be taken off. My husband held the machine aside, and I unfortunately put this on. It was a little bit challenging, and that would have been done better suited to be done before I had put the Q'nique on the carriage. And also for the laser stylus, I had only planned to use it in the front, and I don't even need this bar, which took a lot of work on, because in the front load, it's when you're using it for the front, it just simply clicks on your handlebar, strap through, and plugs in the back here. So those were some of the issues that I had experienced as I went to set it up, but overall very easy to set up. It fits beautifully in my space here. The machine moves really nicely. And next up is to load the fabric and see how that goes. Hope this helps you out. Thank you.